Hello there, I'm Hill, and this is a very different type of video that I normally make, because this is both a mobile game and it's actually a sponsored video. Netmarble Games reached out to me for a sponsorship opportunity for their game Iron Throne. Now, I've never done a sponsorship before, as I've always been very wary of it. I don't ever want to push a game or a product on you guys that you might not enjoy, but this is a bit different, because I already played this game. I know you might find it a bit weird that I don't just play paradox and strategy games. I do actually keep a few games for myself so that I don't play them on my channel and on my stream, but the thing is they reached out to me and I honestly couldn't pass it up because, well, I already play it and I love it. So this is going to be a series of 3 videos, one each week, wherein I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the game. We're going to go through some of the story, we're going to go through some of the strategy, and it's going to be interesting because I'm going to be kind of doing it like a Let's Play, but it is also going to be showcasing a few of the elements of the game and talking about it. So, Iron Throne the game. It's difficult to describe exactly what it fits into because it is a lot of things at once. I played a lot of these types of games like Tribal Wars and Travian when I was younger, and they sucked me in with the building things up and the fighting other people, but they are so limited and I eventually got bored of them. So when I eventually found this game, it basically carries over those elements, that idea of building up and just investing in yourself, in your infrastructure, building up troops, building up buildings, and then using that to both fight like a single player story and also fight other players and join alliances and have this long weaving alliance system and just have a lot of fun. So in this video, I'm going to focus on the resources, the town management, and just generally playing the game. I'm normally a Let's Player, obviously, so it's kind of difficult to Let's Play a game like this because it's designed around long-term play and it rewards you as such. Instead, I'm going to showcase a few bits at a time, show you some different types of gameplay, and just kind of talk about the game generally and just show you progress throughout it. So generally the idea of these types of games obviously is to build up your resources, use those resources to invest more into your own economy, but then also reach a point wherein you need to be investing in your own military. So you are playing an MMO, there are other players, there are people who want to kill you, and it only gets better as you go through the game because you join alliances and those alliance systems go to war. You can see how it goes. So the game basically builds on a simple concept of individual resources like food, iron, and you have to build those up, build the farms up as well. Everything is quite tied together, and it's very easy to see why this is a mobile game that works, but it's something that's been happening for a long time. Some of the original Flash games were just like this. You get the resources, but to be able to have the resources, you have to upgrade the buildings for the resources. To upgrade that building, you have to upgrade the citadel. To upgrade the citadel, you need to upgrade the wall, and etc, etc, etc. But Iron Throne does something a little bit different with it, which I really like, because it's not just static, and it's not just like, build wood, get wood, use wood for archers, use archers and die. There's actually quite a lot of individualized crossover between them, and things you can do with it. Like, there's a dragon stone that allows you to have different types of dragons, and they have a lot of impact on the game, and I'll talk about more of those later. In this video, I kind of just want to, like I said, just talk about the game, and then show you guys a little bit of the actual gameplay. So one of the main features that makes Iron Throne really interesting is its graphics, because its graphics are ridiculous. I mean, it's literally massive 3D glowing graphics. When you upgrade a building to a significant level, you get some shiny, overdramatic, like crazy screen, which is like a building erupting from the nothingness. And it's very pretty, and it makes things feel very alive, which is quite cool for a mobile game. The funny thing is, I don't feel like this is a mobile game. That's why I'm kind of okay putting this on this channel, because it doesn't feel like a mobile game. I mean, obviously I'm playing it on a mobile. Hopefully the screen ratio isn't too stretched, because I have been recording this on my phone, but it plays a bit like a strategy game. It also kind of compares, if you ever played Civilization 2 and 3, when you upgraded your palace and got better and bigger, the buildings grew themselves and they showed you new stuff you were added. It kind of feels like that, like you're investing in yourself. It's pretty cool. Now, if you've ever played any other types of MMO strategy games, you'll be used to the idea of recruiting troops, getting a little army together, and then sending them away to fight. But battles in Iron Throne are a bit different, and it's easily my favorite feature, because instead of it being like this numbers, this group of 12 archers and 17 warriors, and you win, here's your gold, you actually get to see the battle. It plays out with cinematic scenes. They can be a bit over the top, but I think it makes it fun. You get to see your actual soldiers, you get to see them preparing for the fight, you get to see them actually fighting the battle, and you can also interact with it with a few special abilities. So what I'm showing you right now is a dimensional battle, and this is like a combination of a story mode and a PvP. It's kind of like an arena in that sense, and it allows you to fight these battles really coolly. I know that's not really a word, but that's the only way I can think of to describe it. So you get to pick the types of units you're going to bring. I mean, this is kind of like the introductory section that I'm showing you right now, and it basically just kind of lets you decide how you want to carry your troops forward, what troops you want to send to the battle, and then it takes you onto the battle itself, and you get to fight. But what you do is you organize your troops in their layout. You decide like which place in the grid you're going to put them, and then the battle begins, and you don't really control your soldiers. It's not like, you know, Total War or anything. You don't actually control your individual units. They just kind of run into them and fight, but the order you put them in does impact how they do in the fight. Alongside that, this game operates on a kind of rock, paper, scissors system. So swords beat, I can't remember it now. So archers beat swords, swords beat cavalry, cavalry beats archers, and then siege is like in the middle. So it's like a nice little wheel, rock, paper, scissors type thing, and it means you can try to balance your army based on what the enemy has. It's also based on what the players have, and it's not a guessing game, but it is kind of like who has the better strategy, and where you place your units does matter. And once the battle begins, you get a very cool, sexy cinematic, and the cinematic it's very flashy, and each different hero gets their own little like opening smash to show how awesome they are, which, you know, that's what's really surprising. Like I said, I'm describing it as like not really like a mobile game, because there's so much effort put into just like making it really flashy and wowy, and I like that a lot. I'm not normally wowed by graphics. I mean, let's be honest, I play strategy games. My favorite games at the moment is Victoria 2. I play, you know, weird, dynastic, historical scenarios, but I just really like the flashiness of it. It's like an extra level. Don't know. It's one of the only games actually where I really appreciate the level of detail gone into it. Most games are just like, yeah, that's pretty. You do get the ability to interact with the fight, like I said earlier. You can have some special abilities like meteor strikes and summoning an ogre for some reason to actually interact with the battle and try and provide some kind of a little bit of reinforcement at that moment. In the story mode, it does start pretty easy. You know, you're fighting some very tiny little forces and just utterly destroying them, but you're slowly being ramped up as you move forward towards more difficult battles where you actually do need to manipulate your strategy. And it's just a small thing. It's just so pretty, and it does actually feel like a good mix between strategic planning. Like, again, I'm going to compare this with you guys and things you're used to, like army balancing or perhaps an army composition in Hoi, but it's a mix of that and casual play, because this is a mobile game. This cannot be too in depth, and I find the best times that I play this and when I really enjoy the battles are downtime. When I'm waiting for things, I'll be honest, a lot of the time when a video is rendering on this channel, I'm playing this or something else unintentional on my computer, but if it's on my phone, it's usually this, because it's just quiet. Go into it, play a battle, pop out, collect resources, pop out. And that's the value of games like this, I think, is the ability to just kind of pop in and out. So this was just a little bit of an introduction to it, and to tell you guys that I'm going to be doing a few videos on this game on the channel. So in the next video, I want to do a bit more Let's Play stuff and actually go through some of the battle strategy and, you know, building yourself up, and show you some more of the, like, longer term, more advanced gameplay, and just kind of go through it and just Let's Play it, basically. Please do let me know what you think of this video, because obviously it's my first sponsored video, but I really like this game, and I'm really happy to show you guys the game as well and let you know about it. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it does have some cross-promotion in the channel because it is similar in some ways to the strategy games I play. But let me know in the comments what you think. I would really appreciate your feedback. Let me know on Discord as well, because that's a really good way to leave me messages that I can definitely see, because I love to hear your feedback. So, I was Aldrahill and I'll continue to be, and this has been a video on Iron Throne. There will be another video like this next week. There's going to be a bit more Let's Play, and another video after that. So, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.